people here are getting restless and are irritated, and they want to know what's happening with the cable car. And yeah, we do want to know what's happening. I want to know what's happening.
Banos is like no other town in Ecuador. It exists for people to have fun, outdoor fun, with a tour agency on every corner and a mashup of world cuisines. Banos is a place where cars break for horses and where, above a death-defying canyon at the edge of town, people come from all over to jump off this bridge.
Sí.
No, no hay nada, papá. Esté tranquilo, yo preocupado.
De veras, tienes miedo.
Sí. De ley.
I have to admit it's fun watching other people jump off bridges. But I have other plans for the afternoon. A trip up the river a few miles from town to a place called Monte de Novia, or Bridal Mountain, where with the help of a cable car, one can cross the gorge above a spectacular waterfall to a wilderness area less traveled.
Listos. How cool is this? I've got it to myself. And it stopped all of a sudden. I trust that's not a bad sign. Nope. Okay. So let's take a look at the river. Do I want the delicious sugarcane juice, or do I want the sport fishing? Well, to tell you the truth, probably neither at this moment. But I'm going to follow this trail, which is associated with the village of Chin Chin, and see where it leads. It's really a different microclimate, actually. As soon as I got off the cable car, I could sense it. It was a bit, seemed to be warmer and breezier, but in a softer kind of way than it is on the other side of the gorge, which is right up against a mountain. And of course, over on this side too, it's totally different. I'm walking in a roadway, a path that leads into Sangay National Park, and I'm far removed from the highway and the tourism on the other side of the gorge. Instead, I've met some people along the trail, some zipliners have come across, and of course some cable car people. But there are locals here who actually make their home here, living off the land, growing citrus and bananas, as well as sugarcane, and grazing cows here. What can I say? Another surprising afternoon in the Ecuadorian Andes. One of the beauties of taking a cable car over a gorge in the Andes is you get to do it again going back. There appears to be some problem with the cable car. The car has approached this side of the gorge 3 times now, filled with people, but is unable to make it up to the cable car station, and just goes back. So people here are getting a little restless. Nothing to do really but wait and see how things work out. So here comes the 4th attempt. It looks like the same group of people unable to make it to this side. And we'll keep an eye on it as they approach. And again, it's a fail. But the person who's on this side, the woman standing in the doorway behind me, knows what's going on or what the nature of the problem is either, but she's on the phone with the operators across the gorge, and I just heard her tell them that people here are getting restless and are irritated, and they want to know what's happening with the cable car. And, yeah, we do want to know what's happening. I want to know what's happening. Okay, here comes attempt number 5, and yes, it does appear it's empty now, so that may portend something a bit better. So it made it. People are boarding. So far 5 have gotten on, 6. The limit is supposed to be 10. 7, 8, 9, 10, and an 11th, now a 12th. So there are a dozen people on the cable car. So the cable car has returned again. By my count, there are about 15 people. Okay, so I think they just crammed 14 people onto that cable car, but fortunately I was not one of them. So as it stands, it looks like it could be another solo ride, or maybe some of those people behind me will be included, but at least I won't be, or at least I hope I won't be, part of an overload situation. So it looks like it may just be me and Rex. And he doesn't seem too interested in going.
Yeah.
Okay. Again, I am one of the chosen. 2 solo round trips on the same afternoon. Who can believe that? It's raining, I'm suspended over a canyon, and I'm loving it.
No sooner did I cross the road than my bus arrived. Some days traveling, things just work out.